Sometimes you don't know what you have until you leave. I know that I'm incredibly lucky to have such a beautiful studio, but over the past 3 years, this studio has become more to me than a working space. It has become my home. The person I have become inside these 4 walls is not the person I was when I first stepped through the door 3 years ago. I've done a lot of reflecting into why I think I have grown both professionally and personally in this short amount of time. And I think many people that grow quickly say it's because they're quick to act, but I wouldn't necessarily say that's the same for me. What I am though is bold and big in the decisions that I do make. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, and the bigger the lesson learned. I have taken a lot of calculated risks in my career, and not all of them have amounted to the success I dream of. But at the end of the day, I see the lessons that I learned as the reward. I can't believe that at the end of this video, I will be in a different country across the world for the first time in 15 years, nearly 15 years. I'm very excited. I'm also very scared, and I know I'm going to miss this place, but I know that I need to leave in order to become the person I need to. I thought we'll share our last days together because I feel like I'm going to get very emotional. I have some orders to pack, which I'm super excited. I have to do my packing, and then we leave the day after my 24th birthday. I promised I'd take you guys along the entire journey, the ups and the downs. So I'm very excited though to take you with me to Germany, and I also will be spending a week and a half in Switzerland, which will be super exciting. I did not create art before I opened my art gallery, and I remember in my first year I wanted to find my art style as quickly as possible because I knew that it was the key to my career. And I took a lot of risks by trying every single medium. Pottery, lino carving, lead pencil, acrylic, oil. I tried as many as possible. And I think this might sound counterintuitive to the goal of developing your skills in usually 1 or 2 mediums that your style consists of, but how would I have known if my story didn't speak to me in a particular medium if I didn't try them all? The year after, I found my love for watercolour, and after a short while, I did take the risk of painting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think I did one A2 painting before I jumped to A1, and let's just say this A2 painting was truly, in my opinion, not my best work. However, the A1 painting I did, Nostalgia, changed my entire career. It blew up, and it honestly established my place in the little illustration community I had built. If I would not have taken risks with my work, I would never have found my skill and my passion for painting watercolor at such a large size. And honestly, I would not be creating my children's book today. So although my first works might not be any good, the lessons that I learned from them opened up new avenues for my career and my art. This is probably like my last full day in my gallery, and today we need to pack my ADENA'S mail, which I'll bring you guys along. I finished the letter last night, so I actually get to pack them and write your addresses on them and send them to you. I love the letters I'm writing, and I can't wait for you guys to read the words. And please, if you get one, please send something back to me if you want. No, you don't have to though. But yeah, after that I have to finish editing my YouTube video, and I think tomorrow I'll come in for about an hour and pack up all my stuff. So yeah, anyway, let's go and pack ADENA'S mail. I'm really excited for it. Apart from taking risks with my work, I have also taken quite a few risks with how I put myself out there as an artist and how I market myself. I take a lot of risks with the content that I create, and sometimes you need to experiment to find what suits you best and what suits your lifestyle and your art. And one of the things I wish I took the risk to put myself out there and learn earlier was email marketing. And with today's sponsor OmniSend, you can create the most effortless email campaigns. Personally, I have started using OmniSend to send out all my email campaigns because I just absolutely love their platform and how easy it is to integrate with your online shop, whether you have Woo, Shopify or Wix and so many more. If someone subscribes to your email list in your online shop, it pops up in OmniSend. And if you guys are interested to sign up to ADENA'S Mail or ADENA'S World, where I share analyses on each page of my children's book, I post them over on my Instagram. But I know that not everyone signed up to ADENA'S World follows the Instagram's page, so I have been meaning to spend some time to create an email. And OmniSend's segment and tag feature allows me to separate my subscribers into different lists, which is pretty cool. There are so many customizable templates to choose from, and you can really pick one that suits your goals. I'm going to be sending this email at the end of August, maybe start of September, so if you'd like to see it in full, you can sign up to ADENA'S World. And if you would like to send out your own email campaigns and make them super aesthetic, you can sign up to OmniSend today and grab 30% off any paid plan for the first 3 months with code Chantal Leonhardt. Okay guys, the last thing that I want to do today before I edit my YouTube video is clean and organize my stock, because I don't actually want to do that tomorrow on my birthday. So I'm going to cart the stock, which I realized underneath my window there's a bench, and underneath my bench there's like stock, cards and everything. I realized the floor gets wet, like on the cement and the concrete, and then my carpet, and it gets all wet there because we had a really big rain. So my stock is like damp and wet. So it's not important stuff, it's just, could have been though. Lucky. Anyway, I want to sort through the stock that I do have left and put it and clean up this area underneath here, which is a mess at the moment. So we're gonna like clean up a little bit. Let's go. I guess one of the ways that I have failed to succeed in my risk taking yet is when I put on exhibitions. I have put on 2 solo exhibitions by myself. This includes organising, curating, marketing. These big events are a lot to manage with a lot of financial costs to break even with. They have been my most stressful times of my career, but learning what people loved about them and what they didn't like as much, what marketing I did have to do to get people there and break costs, and perhaps what responsibilities I don't want to have in the future, has inspired me to dream up and create and plan even better future events. Good morning guys, today is the day of the flight. We fly out tonight, which is super scary and super exciting. To be honest, I haven't, like, for me, all I can, like, people are always like asking me if I'm excited, and personally all I can think about is the next step. Like, all I think about right now is getting to Adelaide Airport. And once that's over, I think about getting to Dubai. And once that's over, I think about getting to Munich. And once that's over, I can finally be excited for Germany. But I'm also there. So, like, I'm excited when I'm actually there. But all I'm focusing on is the next step. And I think that's really grounded me and kept me calm and not anxious. So that's what I'm going to stay mentally working on. Just the next step, just the present moment, right here, right now. And right now I feel really good and I feel really calm and I don't feel anxious. So that's what we're going to focus on. At the moment, I've just been watching one of my mutuals' YouTube videos, Eleanor Tare, and her travel vlogs, and I'm getting a bit excited actually, because that's what I'm feeling right now. A travel vlog. Like, the end of this video will be in a different country, which is crazy. And to be honest, I haven't done much journaling. So I'm just going to sit here for the next half an hour or so while I wait for my boyfriend and his brother to get back from, what are they doing? Boxing? BJJ. So I'm just going to journal for a bit. I have made travel plans for Switzerland, but all I have is like the places I want to go. So I think I might do a little bit more work on the driving time and perhaps how many I can visit and what I can't. But otherwise I've pretty much got everything organised. So yeah, let's do some journaling together. Not only has taking huge risks allowed me to grow and expand professionally in my career, but has also allowed me to grow personally. And this comes back and allows me to be a better person professionally as well. So it's like this give and give to either aspect of both professional and personal when you're risk taking. And one of the ways that I guess I want to expand as a person personally, because I know although I have gained so much confidence in myself and my skills and who I am and what I believe in as a person over the past 3 years, opening my own art gallery and being an artist, I still want to work on so much. And one thing in particular about me is that I am a huge comfort person. I love my home, I love my space. I'm very grateful for it, and I am also quite incredibly anxious. I want to travel, I want to experience and see new things, because I think the contrast will allow me to appreciate my story, my picture book, and hone in on what I really want to say. Good morning, guys. I can't believe I'm finally here in Germany. It is the first morning here. I think I slept for about 14 hours, not straight, but yesterday, last night, because I was so tired. But I think I was just like at the end, just running on pure adrenaline, and I was like, okay, we can do this, Chantal, we can get through. And then when I hopped in the car and we drove back from the airport, my back and neck was so sore, and I was like, how do people travel full time? How do they do this? I am so exhausted. And yeah, I just went straight to bed and went straight to sleep. The only reason I think I survived is my partner and I had 2 seats extra to ourselves right at the back of the plane, and we just laid down and slept. And that honestly saved us. But I think it was a bit like crazy yesterday in the car ride, and I was like wanting to reflect on my initial reactions coming here, because I haven't been back when I was 10, and one of the things that I was not worried, but one of the things that I was like, I'm going to remember things so differently from what they are right now, and everything is going to be smaller, because when I was 10 I was viewing it as a child, and I don't know if I want to go back and visit the places that I had when I was a child, because there's some sort of magic about them, and I feel like if I returned them this week, they're going to change and it's not going to be the same as I remember. So I don't know if I'll go to the same places or if I want to visit new ones. I also was like, as soon as I landed and we were driving through the countryside of Bavaria, I was seeing everything that was similar. Like, I was like, this is no different from Australia. Like, we could be in Australia right now if the trees were different. Everything has similarities. Like, there's grass growing in the middle of the highway, and the big companies and corporations are laid out the same way. And I don't know, I was just seeing all the similarities in how humans exist and connect on the world. There were so many similarities to me, and maybe we search for the similarities whenever we go to new places, but for me, the only things that were different were obviously like the houses and the whole environment, but how humans exist practically was the exact same. I think I'm going to end this vlog here. I don't know what this vlog looks like. People make it look so easy, but vlogging is difficult, guys. It's not that I didn't remember not to film, it's just like, what do I film, what do I take out?